rồi. Let's go on back. There's one this one here. Not a bit scared, look at it.
All right.
Oh.
And we have our wonderful tasting with us today. He's going to be feeding the birds for me. So come over this way. Come over this way. That's it. We'll stand in the middle so everyone can hear us. So this is Pelican Point, and this is a beautiful estuary here, which is a bit of a sanctum to some of our water birds. So you see what that beautiful volunteer here is doing? She's stamping on the ground. Have to stamp our feet to attract the eels out of the water because they hunt on vibration. So that's hence the stamping. So they'll come out of the water, down to coral sea, and then the baby glass eels will swim all the way down the eastern side of Australia, all the way down to South Australia. They migrate that far. So chicken necks is actually quite healthy.
My name is Ranger Natalie, and of course we have here Blinky Bill. Can we all call out, "G'day, Blinky"? Woohoo!
G'day everyone. Today we're going to talk about all the ways we can make our environment better.
Yes, that's
They were so good. I don't know where the so good.
the water, they scoop up the fish, empty out the water content, and then swallow the fish whole. Now, thanks buddy, pelicans don't have to worry about chewing on their food, and that's because they actually have 3 stomachs, so that does a lot of the work for them. That bill can get up to 50 centimetres long, and their throat pouch can hold up to 13 litres of water, and it's really sensitive, so they can actually feel when a fish swims in. But this way of fishing, it does leave marlin and our other pelicans susceptible to being hooked and entangled in fishing equipment. It only takes one negative action, like us leaving behind rubbish, to cause harm to this beautiful species, and really only one positive action, like if we clean up after ourselves, to take care of them. So he doesn't want to get blown inland, so he's asking me very politely to please take him home safely. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Monster, the Crested Trout.
To provide us with a weather report. Well, you see, it's actually believed that an increase in the number of our black cockatoos seen in an area is actually a sign that rain is on the way. And our First Nations Australians, they tell a story that for each bird heard within that flock indicates exactly how many days of rain we are to expect. Now, given their large size, their raucous call, and their flocking behaviour, our black cockatoos are certainly easy to spot as they wing gracefully across our Australian landscape. Identifying the different species, however, that does take a little more attention to the details. Now, we've been joined on stage by 3 magnificent individuals and 2 separate species that you actually might be lucky enough to spot out and about here on the Gold Coast. Flying up the back over your heads, that is our lovely girl Licorice. She's a yellow-tailed black cockatoo found in our coastal regions. Distinguishing remarks for her are her bright yellow clown-like cheek patches and her yellow tail feathers. Now, the other 2 girls that have been joined on stage by are Barbara, who's next to me in the tree here, and this on the bridge is Phoenix, and they are our female red-tailed black cockatoos. So they are similar in size to Licorice here. However, they've got those red striations in their tail feathers. That's how they get their nickname, the red-tailed black cockatoo. 38% of their natural habitat. Some of the trees on which these birds feed take 7 years to seed again, so they are facing a rather dire future out there in the wild. But here at Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary, we are incredibly proud to be part of 15 different conservation efforts, and one of those is the protection of these stunning species so we don't see them disappearing altogether. And folks, that is one step toward a brighter future. Let's give it up for Barbara, Phoenix, and Licorice. Just like this one here that you've all spotted, this here is Gorilla. Obviously not a gorilla, she is actually an Australian masked owl, and she belongs to the Taito owl family, or she stripes. Now, our Taito owls, like our masked owls, and also the more familiar barn owl, they actually do require a tree hollow for their survival and to breed. However, tree hollows are becoming pretty few and far between. Us humans are wiping them out in a matter of minutes to make way for our own homes and our own infrastructure. However, these incredible animals have actually learned to adapt to an ever-changing world. And what we see them doing is actually residing in different... You see, actually 40% of our mammal species require a tree hollow for their survival. Just like Rubik's here, he's a brush-tailed possum. You're probably more familiar with this species as they live in our urban areas, stealing things from our bins, dancing on our rooftops in the middle of the night, and snacking on our rose garden. They are actually a keystone species here in Australia. And what that means is it's really important for our habitat. He has incredibly soft fur, and he actually helps to distribute pollen throughout our canopies and our bushlands. You can think of a brush-tailed possum much like a big bumblebee, distributing all that pollen around. They also help to germinate new growth by eating seeds and berries, and through their droppings, new shoots will stem.
Now, what is impressive
pretty big place. Her home range is about 200 times the size of the entire Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary. So very big house for two rather small birds.
Yeah, now when they are travelling around these areas and doing their hunting in the dawn and dark periods of the day, well, what they need to have as well is some camouflage. You see, they are only a small bird of prey, so they are also vulnerable to predators as well. So these owls actually have a built-in camouflage. If they are hunting at night time and there is a prey item below them, if that prey item looks up into the tree canopy, hopefully she'll blend in like dappled moonlight using those dappled jowls. What I was thinking is I could introduce all of you to a species of bird that I actually find terrifying. That's them out the back. We are all about dinosaurs at the moment, and we happen to have the closest living relative to a Tyrannosaurus Rex backstage right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the closest living relative to a T-Rex is Chicken! Introducing the Dino Kids. In all their glory. Just this way, guys, yeah. Just like we practice. Tail deep. Now make sure we stay seated and hold on to our children for this one. We're going to get a couple more flights out of her. The wedge-tailed eagle is our largest aerial predator here in Australia. They average a wingspan of about 2.3 metres. With their talons, they can fly up. They can zoom in and out on their prey like a telephoto lens by elongating their own eyeballs. Yep, that's you. Just gonna get you to take a seat. Right about now will be perfect. Mercedes, the queen of our wild skies, free blackbird show. Really soaking up the applause there, Mercedes. Now the fun is not over yet. If you are interested, we're going to be hosting a photo session with one of our beautiful wedge-tailed eagles around the corner at Conservation HQ. It is our only eagle photo session of the day.
It's only when
If
you
you don't do any
do
plans, yeah, it's okay.
one.
Yeah, but if you want to do stuff, that's exactly right. I reckon. Yeah, so.
Mà ông là tạ tao hồi. Cái này gì vậy?
呢度11點40會有。
喂，呢個位啊。It's coming down.就係呢度。呢個幾遠？
咁都唔係點樣去 keep 個 box 咗佢。
帶佢咪喂嘢。同埋我諗佢係咪睇下邊個喺唔喺度，望下佢哋。
The red panda. China, Bhutan, India, Nepal. He's having a snooze. Cave capybara. Capybara. Looks like a mini something, right? Lumholtz tree kangaroo. Bin Turong, native of South and Southeast Asia. Bin Turong. Yeah, he was licking himself a minute ago. Sit up on top of his house. He's got his head up in the air. Almost, yeah, but it's sort of like a possum too. His nose. Top tamarin. They are so tiny. Look at that.
The one's hanging from the top.
Oh, getting some sunshine.
Yeah. I don't know, he's pulling the leaves. Look. And maybe they get a lot of stuff.
Ring-tailed lemur from Madagascar.
Look at the baby. Baby there.
How many lemurs are in that bundle?
3.
3, we reckon. I reckon there's a baby on the back of one of them. So they're glossyitis, those ready ones. Bar pigeon was the other one that looked black in the shade. And the big boy.
It's huge, isn't it? Look at its skin. It's a Tasmanian devil. Doing this. Just read it. All out.
look out the left-hand side here, you'll see Merrick, one of our alpine dingoes in his enclosure. Merrick's 14 years old. He's one of our most photographed animals.
Welcome aboard the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary Railway, now departing Conservation Station, Garama Country. To make sure we get you to your next destination safely, we ask that you follow these simple instructions. Always keep all arms and legs inside the carriages while on your journey. Stay seated at the of the trip. And finally, please follow the instructions from the driver and our volunteers at all times. The next stop is Wild Station in Bubbera Country for Wild Island Adventure Playground, the Blinky Bill Show, and Wild Burgers. Did you get to see our busy vet staff at work inside the Currumbin Wildlife Hospital? We admit over 14,000 native animals every year from the wild. You can support in so many ways by visiting the Currumbin Wildlife Hospital website at currumbinwildlifehospital.org.au. We are now travelling through Currumbin Country, where you can find the koala nursery, wombats, dingoes, and land of parrots. Please remember to keep inside the carriages at all times. Our next stop is in Bubbera Country, Wild Station. Sanctuary Railway, now departing Wild Station, Bubbera Country. To make sure we get you to your next destination safely, we ask that you follow these simple instructions. Always keep all arms and legs inside the carriages while on your journey. Stay seated at all times, the driver and our volunteers at all times. The next stop is Lorikeet Station in Billow Country for the Lorikeet Arena, Reptile Den, koala photos and the Sanctuary Cafe. Over our 75 years, there have been so many fantastic memories and attractions at Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary.
Fringe Aviary. No, let's go back and have a look at the park. Very long legs. Statue of the founder of Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary. Dr. Alexander Morris Griffiths, AM. This is the feeding area for lorikeets, which happens at 8 AM and 4 PM every day. Lorikeets are always looking out for each other, and as the saying goes, safety in numbers. Well, we're home from Currumbin Sanctuary. What do you think?
Yeah, it was really good. Best part was the birds, I think. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh,
good.
the birds just what was it called? Free
fly,
free fly.
something like that.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Yeah, they brought in. It was very polished, actually, wasn't it?
Oh, it was really good.
Very polished act. They brought in a bird one at a time. Different. Well, they didn't bring them in. They let them fly in.
Yeah.
And flew around the people.
The whole audience's heads
and they were flying low. What was it? It was the owls that were flying really low.
Yeah.
Like it tapped me on the head with its wing as it flew past. They were fast, weren't they?
And the black cockies, they were really flying around.
The
I
eagle,
know they were real fast, weren't they?
The eagle was a bit big to go in underneath the shade, but he flew around like that.
Yeah.
No, he did fly to the back, didn't he?
Yeah, he flew to the back.
Yeah, they had two trainers, and they kept on moving.
Mm.
No, the bird would fly from one trainer to another, and that trainer would move. They sort of like did an octagon around the auditorium.
Yeah.
So fly, 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 fly. So it was
really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good show. The monkeys were nice. Were good.
That was in the
Lost Valley or whatever.
Lost Valley. That was really good.
Lost Forest. Yeah, so that has animals from other areas, not Australian. Not Australian.
Yeah. It was all really good. There was heaps of people there. We were sitting there having a cuppa, waiting for the line to go in and get less and less and less. But it never did it?
No, it just stayed the same.
Kept staying the same. Yeah, no, it was. There were so many people there. It was really good. And the train ride was very good too.
Good fun.
Yeah, that was good fun, and it was a good day.
Good day.
Managed to walk another 10,000 steps or something today. So yeah, another night that we'll sleep well.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye. Well, it's really good. I enjoyed that.
It's not stopping.
Oh. I'll just pause it.